Welcome. Today's workout focuses on compound movements, working upper and lower body, and also burning loads of calories to boost your metabolism. All you'll need today is a pair of hand weights and a mat. And I'll preview each exercise before we begin. First exercise is a plie Arnold press. And let's begin. The goal is about 10 to 12 reps here. So working adductors, inner thighs, glutes, biceps, and shoulders. Also getting the heart rate up with this compound movement. So really think of squeezing the inner thighs as you come up out of the plie squat. And at your own pace, taking breaks whenever you need it. All right, moving on. The next exercise is a jab and a front raise. And let's begin. If the weights are too much for any exercise, you can always do these without weights. And the goal is 10 to 12 reps. Again, taking breaks whenever you need it. And coming up shoulder height on those front raises, working the anterior delts there. And just a couple more. And last one. All right, moving on. The third exercise is 2 rows and a front raise. So we're going to do a side raise and then a front raise and come down through the center. So working the back, the lats here, and the medial delts and also the anterior delts. So the front and then the middle part of the shoulder. So really squeezing the back there. And then really controlling the movement on that front and side raise. Almost there. And last one. All right, moving on to a side lunge with a side raise. And ready, and let's begin. So a side lunge touchdown and a side raise. Again, working those medial delts here and also the adductors and the glutes. Really control this movement, coming up about shoulder height on the side raise. Another compound movement, burning lots of calories here, boosting your metabolism. And let's move on to exercise number 5, a tricep press back for 2, and then a front raise. So triceps and shoulders here again. Ready, and let's begin. So really control that tricep press back and the front raise, engaging the core. Again, the goal is 10 to 12 reps here, and taking breaks whenever you need it. All right, last one. And let's go ahead and put your weights down. We're going to move on to exercise number 6, which is going to be a walkout push-up. Now the push-up can be on your knees or toes. And the goal is 8 to 10 reps here. And this is another exercise that'll get your heart rate up. And really good for defining the arms on those walkouts. Really engage the core as you come into that plank and push up. Almost there. And last one. All right, moving on to our last exercise. This is going to be a bear shoulder tap. This works the core and the arms. So elevating your knees and tapping alternating shoulders. Now this is a lot harder than it looks. So take a break when you need it. Ready, and let's begin. Let's get about 20 reps here. Try to stabilize your body, keeping your shoulders and your hips square with the floor. All right, workout is complete. Now feel free to complete this workout 2 to 3 more times for more of a challenge, and don't forget to cool down and stretch.